Hello everyone, welcome to the Xbox Gaming channel. Today I'm gonna show you some gameplay of the newest Sherlock Holmes games, which is named Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. In this game you'll play as a young version of Sherlock Holmes himself, and you have to solve different mysteries by unraveling all the details, dialogues and clues you collect during the game. You'll be accompanied by John, his good friend from his youth, and I have to say, these two together are just amazing. The vibe they bring, the humor, the sarcasm,
Come on, you can hurry.
the
Perhaps we'll save ghosts.
arrogance, it's just brilliant.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
As you can see, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 is about collecting clues to solve mysteries. It might be murder, it might be theft. You get very different cases, each with their own background story. You have to make up uh, who, when, what, where to solve it and use your logic and deduction to solve the clues and to solve the case.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven. Your other guesses were wrong. But you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can
During the
suffice.
game,
The
you'll
police?
meet a lot of
Why
interesting
bother? I know this
characters,
harlequin
each with their
stomach.
own
The only
vibe and
question
background
is,
story.
where is it
And there's a
hidden?
lot of variation in it, and
Fine.
I
Give me my
think
stick and I'll
they
resolve the matter myself. This
look
thief
okay.
almost confessed after a
Um,
single punch.
I was
A suspected
somehow
beating may result in answers of
negatively
questionable
influenced
veracity.
by
Fine.
the
I shall spare you and you the
lip
trouble if
sync.
you first answer me this.
I guess it's not that smooth, and personally, I get really
You
annoyed by it
insist the
sometimes.
medium robbed you
But
during the séance.
the overall
But
movement of
what occurred
characters, the
exactly?
details, and their
It was a
clothes,
dirty trick.
I think
We
look
were
pretty
sitting here in
fine.
the dark,
So that's
chanting and
greatly
holding
done,
hands, as expected.
except the lip
Then
sync
something
thing.
began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me and Emma fainted. I lit the candle and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Through the menu, you can always check all details and information about stuff you collected, so that you can read it over and think about it. And it's accompanied by a diary of John, which can contain very useful clues and some nice drawings as well. So be sure to check it out and do listen to John once in a while. He says stuff that will help you get back on your way once you're stuck a little. So be sure to follow him and listen what he says once in a while, especially
Pale
once
skin,
you're stuck.
rapid pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much.
Was this
atmosphere
covered
to
on
the room.
purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or
The overall
someone may
graphics of
notice
the
the truth they
game
should not
look
see.
pretty decent.
I wonder what this mirror could have
Most
witnessed.
of the scenes and characters and objects are pretty detailed. Cutscenes are okay. Sometimes
What happened here?
it
I don't
might
know.
just have been
The
a
ghost.
little bit more
I summoned it as
polished.
usual, but then it all went wrong.
But okay, it's
The
not
lady
a
screamed
very
and pointed
big
at Lord
AAA
Craven.
game,
And there
so
was a shadow.
I'll take
Such a
it.
mystical force.
I
Terrifying.
reviewed the game on Series
must have
X.
taken the
It
diamond.
runs
Who else
pretty
could have?
smoothly, so that's nice.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Gameplay
This
is
hefty
like
chair has nearly
you
broken
should
up the hinge in the
expect
wall.
from a detective game, I guess.
But Cambridge, I was
You have
captain
to
of the
solve a lot of
refugee. It was no
puzzles,
place for weaklings.
read some dialogues,
Lovely
read some
ambiance.
text, some
Nothing
clues, some
creepy.
hints, John's diary, of course. And it's really up to you to don't miss any of the clues, and they're stuck in the littlest details,
The diamond
so
was
you
placed on the
really
table
have to
so
be
that
focused
all participants could reach
on
it.
what you was about to do and which way you wanted to discover things.
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here,
I
Sherry.
think you really
There are
need
light
to
traces
step
of
up your
rouge on the edge
game
of
to
this wine
solve
glass.
some of the cases. You can maybe play the game for 40 hours if you wish to make it to the end. So if you like this type of games, I think you definitely will enjoy this one. And I personally enjoyed the
This brooch
fight
is
between
old and
Sherlock
cheap,
and
but
John the
the loft
most,
design has its charm.
with the gameplay itself,
Looks
of
like you're
course,
ready to
because
delve into
you
a lot
have
of
to
this.
be on the top of your
I'm sure you'll
game.
make some good deductions.
Overall, I would rate this game with a 72 out of 100 score, so pretty decent. Pick it up if you like the genre. As seen in the footage, if you don't like it, just wait until the price drops and maybe you could check it out later. You can find a fully written review on our website. And be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel so we can see you at the next video. Thank you for watching, and I want to thank the publisher for granting us with a review copy and making this video for you. See you next time.